Morning guys, I'm going to show you a video on the sentiment for the indices. This is the SSI snapshot, which I recommend that you all get access to. It's free and there's an installation guide that I've made. We can see gold is actually a sell because we're into positive territory, meaning that the retail guys are net long, so it should be falling. And this is just a gold on the daily chart, and it's quite a basic chart, to be honest. And it looks like we're getting to some interesting level right now. More or less, it's fairly accurate. Our monthly pivot is 1812-ish, so if we break below monthly pivot, then we'll be below that diagonal as well. So I just wanted to show you the indices, but just to have an idea what the gold's doing. This could potentially be a big fake out. Okay, it was inflation driven, but looks like we might be below that diagonal now. So gold, German 30 DAX, so they're going long. So this would actually be the sell signal, because the SSI line has crossed the 21-day from below. So at this point, if we follow this line here, this was the sell, 15702. So that's yeah, it's quite a lot of pips. It's quite a lot of points there. So there's the sell signal from the FXCM markets trading station. So there, okay. And until this line crosses, then you wouldn't exit your short. Okay, so you hold on to your profits. So that's fairly bearish, but we do need to cross the 50% line. If we do, then this is really going to fall, because it will then tell us that the retail guys are heavily invested for price to come up, and we know that the retail guys are normally wrong, so it's going to come down and take their stops. Alright, so we did come fairly close at 49%. Wow, that was close. And no doubt there would have been a scary news event out there to cause them to freak out and then sell. And they did in a very short space of time. They sold, and so we came up and they continued to sell. So you see how it's a mirror image, and if this comes up, this will come down, right? So do be careful. US 30, and we'll do S&P. I've not seen these, by the way. I should tell you. Likewise, we've got a sell signal here on the Dow Jones, approximately 34757, and you wouldn't exit your short position until those two lines cross. Okay, so we used the 21-day and the SSI crossover strategy, and so we've crossed from below going above, and that's bearish. All right. They don't happen all that often, these occurrences, so do be careful. This is fairly bearish, and we would want to cross the 50% line in order for it to be a true sell. Alright, so do be careful. US 500, and then that'll be it. I could show you gold, maybe, S&P. And how are we looking? Yeah, likewise, we had a sell signal there. So this would have been a buy, this crossover, about there, and then you would have got out at break even, because you should always try to remember to move your stop at break even, just in case it does reverse on you, and then you're out with like minimal damage. So that would have been a buy right here, and then this would have been the sell about here. So it's a bit tricky the way this is done, but round about 4345, and it's looking like it's continued to go this way. So the retail guys are buying the dip, and that's fairly bearish for us, because we want to do the opposite of the retail guys. Again, just to reiterate, we do want it above 50% for it to be a true sell. Alright, so could be a very, very, very interesting week ahead, especially if the retail guys continue to buy this dip. It looks like they are. They could be right, because you have to remember the big picture, it's green, so it is a buy, but it's becoming less of a buy over time. So I think that precious metals are going to fall with the indices, so we'll have to wait and see. It is a sell here, and then you'd want to see the movement across time. So the next time I make this video, next week, we'll have to compare the results. So I'll wrap up now. I'm going to do FX, and I'm going to do a video on the cryptocurrencies as well.